As we predicted, the Dabulan free traders have barely put up a fuss. Once we finish this war, we may have to help our Federation partners, though. Also, we need to get Classis 3 on a patrol route now that the pirates have been dealt with in the Alpha Centauri system. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris Ancient Relics in our Roma Galactica 2.5 series. So we're, of course, on episode 19 of this series. In a couple days, episode 20 will be out. Then we will be back to daily content and Legacy of the Forerunners. Very excited about that because this, of course, is a bit of a fan service series. We're finishing up a series I started and then had to pause earlier in the year. So we're using an older save, a MegaCorp save, which mostly we've had more Ancient Relic stuff and more archaeological sites than I thought we would, which is nice. But we, it's definitely time to jump back into some full-on Ancient Relics action. All right, so we've finished several trees at this point. I'm going to go ahead and go for domination. This will reduce the clear blocker cost by 33%, just adopting it. This will also make just governing our territory a little bit easier in the future. We are still sitting on one ascension perk because we're hoping to get mega engineering as a technology option before long. And it does seem like we have some building to do, so let's see what we need. We haven't built a research institute here yet. We also only have one research lab. Let's build one more. And then, oh yeah, we definitely are going to need, where are you? Gene clinics, population growth there, just until it's reached a certain size. Or another option that we have, actually, come to think of it, even better than that. Why don't we go ahead and do an autoton monument, and then as a decision here, we will encourage planetary growth for literally 10 years with some of our food. All right, Scandia. It's saying you can support additional buildings. I'm not sure why. I do want to go ahead. This is a generator world right now. It's going to stay that way. I'll go ahead and upgrade that building. Phlegra. Not sure why it's saying that they're... Yeah, there's some notifications that are a little bit wonky at the moment, but that's okay. I mean, that happens. So let's get some energy going here. Neritum is an agro world, so let's keep that going there. We will definitely go ahead and upgrade that building so we're producing a little bit more in the way of minerals. Borkum's a generator world, so let's build another one of those there. And of course, oh yeah, definite mining world here, although we are going to need to buy some minerals. Let's also sell some consumer goods, make some money back. All right, let's buy a mining district there. And we still have some more work to do. But before I do any of that, let's protect our income. We're going to bring up the trade screen and take a look at where we are most in need of a piracy-related patrol. So it looks like a couple of different locations, actually. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to take Classis 3 and have them patrol... We're going to send them to Karazit, and then I will give them the order to patrol a number of these systems nearby. We still, of course, are taking over a number of Dabulan free trader systems, and we have a couple of planets we need to conquer if we're really going to press our claims on their space. We have already sent our fleets along, and they're on the way. It's just going to take a moment for them to arrive. You can see them jumping right now. So we have 3 transport fleets that will merge into one and attack
complete
together. Still not sure what's going on here, but it does look like we have a building slot. Yeah, so it seems like the notifications are a little bit out of whack here. This is saying it supports the construction of additional buildings, but the real problem is it has a housing issue. So let's fix that. And then you can build additional... Yeah, let's do another research lab here. I'm doing what I can to stay ahead of the research curve, because the Empire is growing, so that's slowing down our technological growth, as it always has in Stellaris. The mechanics have been tweaked somewhat over the years, but they're mostly the same, in that the bigger your empire, the more your technological progress will be slowed. Classis 2 is making their way through, really just giving these guys a hard time.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Clone Army, all right. I'm going to go ahead and go for centralized command just because that's going to be done in 6 months.
Construction
I give the order
complete.
to upgrade you. Where will you go?
Construction complete.
Oh, good. They're going to upgrade in Milistamu. That's nice and easy.
Construction complete.
So we're going to get those new engines in place.
Construction complete.
Lots of new construction projects finishing. Now, Kartoich's Star Hunters are up here, causing a lot of problems. Right now, they're just sitting here, though, so let's go ahead and give them a little bit more to do. I want them very specifically to take control of a number of these systems. Now, it doesn't look like Duwix is actually under the control of anyone, unless we just don't have sensors on it right now, which we probably just don't have sensors. Classes 2 appears to be in combat with a station. That's not going to last particularly long. So what else are we looking at? By the way, Mars is being colonized as we speak. It's quite nice. Finally, right? Took its sweet time. Aurora, by the way, if you want to look at Mars, it's a 13-slot world. It's got a decent spread of districts. It's a little bit of a better planet than Aurora, so that's good to see. How are we doing on our resource production? Let's go ahead and do some exotic gas refineries just to continue bolstering that a little bit.
Construction complete.
Excellent. Okay. Right, Classes 3 is now in Karazit, so I'm going to give the order to... Let's see. Give the order to patrol all the way down. Tell you what. I want to have them patrol all the way down to Bazkarat. So they're going to go back and forth. That's not going to cover everything, but it'll help ensure that we have minimal loss from piracy along that route. We're going to have to do more with maintaining our trade security, though. We'll have to probably build a second fleet a lot like Classes 3. So Classes 1 and 2 are our primary attack fleets. So far, at least. Classes 3 and 4. Classes 4, of course, is just following Classes 2 around, I think, and they'll merge.
Construction complete.
But this is really going quite smoothly. There's a few...
Skywatch is tracking
There's a little bit more going on over here.
fleet.
Hang on. What's this? All right, looks like we have a Gox Confederated Fleets. Okay, I'm not worried about you at all. Kartoich's Star Hunters will make quick work of them. I might actually give the order to do that. Oh, wow, they're
Science
actually jumping to
Division
intercept.
reports a
That's
new
incredibly
breakthrough.
stupid. Okay. Centralized command is done. Reverse engineer minor artifacts. Or the auto-curating vault. Let's go ahead and reverse engineer minor artifacts. That's only 7 months away. We're 1 month away from flat cannons. I really hope in this episode or the next one, this one preferably, please, we get the mega engineering technology so we can finally choose our next ascension perk. That would be nice. Nisa needs a new project. Let's do another exotic gas refinery here just to make sure we stay in good shape there. We'll also include... Now, hang on a second. The energy nexus requires... Okay. So that's eating up. I'm glad we're building the exotic gas refineries because we need exotic gas in order to power that energy boosting building. Good to know. Let's go ahead and do a commercial zone here. Also, let's go ahead and replace you with something more useful. How about an alloy foundry? Haven't done too many of those lately. Pila needs some love too. You have a dust desert, and there's actually there are no... Hang on. Yay, mode harvesting trap. Perfect. All right, how are we doing on our rare crystal production? I think we can afford to do an upgrade there. Still seeing a few random notifications that don't quite make sense. All right, flat cannon's done. Starting to see some better options, but I'm still not really loving what I'm seeing. Let's go ahead and give cruisers better build speed and build cost. That's going to take 20 months. No mega engineering yet. Makes me sad. Let's upgrade this. So we have 3 Paradise Domes on Earth. Do the same on Augusta. This war is very nearly at 100%, which will be able to force the completion of the... Oh, that combat is already over. That didn't last long at all. All right, well, tell you what. Why don't you come up here and just keep blowing stuff up? That seems to be going pretty damn well. And then we have Classis 1 coming to meet our armies, which are... They've almost arrived, so we're going to be ready to invade Haribus and Milistama's planets. That's Naf Digo. And what's the other planet's name? Is there not a colony here? Huh, there's not a colony here. Great. Okay, well in that case we just have one world to invade.
Construction complete.
I'll take it. Also, let's take a quick look at our edicts and see if there's anything more that we can do. We haven't actually done any of these, and I don't think we really need to. We could do rare crystal based. Yeah, we can do focusing crystals. That helps. And we could do crystalline sensors. These last a good while. And then research grants we could do with the amount of influence we have, but I'm not going to worry about it just yet. And keep an eye on it. Because I would rather have influence to do things that require lots of influence in case an event were to pop up. We've had that burn us enough times in both this series and in Legacy of the Forerunners. I'd prefer just to have that in place. As I almost spill my drink all over myself. I took too vigorous of a sip. You know when that happens? You're like, oh, I'm thirsty. I haven't drank anything in a while. Let me take a giant sip. And then you throw your drink at your face, not realizing it. I pretty much just did that. All right, and Merita needs a new basic job. Let's go ahead and do the... Let's do a mining
Construction
district.
complete.
Then we're going to upgrade that to where that's actually useful. All right, reverse engineering of minor artifacts is now done. Oh, good. The administrative cap technologies continue to be available to us. We can create resort worlds, or we can continue with habitability modification. Let's improve assault army damage and morale. We might even be able to have that done around the same time we invade. Yeah, this upgrade is almost done. I can reinforce my fleets. Let's see if Classis 2 needs any love. I would imagine they do. Oh, they don't, actually. All right, we're going to have these guys come back for an upgrade. Classis 4, I don't know why you're just following Classis 2 around like an idiot. It's a Jupiter class. Yeah. Why can't I merge you? Oh, one is upgrading. Let's stop that order. Merge them. Perfect. Now I can give the reinforce option, and I can upgrade that fleet. Much needed.
Construction complete.
Economically now we are in
Construction complete.
very good position. Look at that. Just look at it. Across the board. We can probably, tell you what, let's go ahead and tell, well, Mars isn't finished colonizing yet, but very soon we'll be able to spend a decision that will allow us to help these planets grow a lot faster. I'm going to go ahead and give that order. We're going to encourage planetary growth. We're going to do it on any colonies that are still establishing themselves. Did we already do that for Colonial Mausoleum? I thought we did it for... Ah, guess we already did it there. Yep, growth encouraged. There's that. Yeah, this is going to be very helpful. So it popped up there whenever we do it. That's handy. Keep an eye on. Now here we can definitely build an energy grid. We have lots of upgrading still to do. Wow. Looks like we need luxury housing here. Let's upgrade you. Encourage planetary growth. Upgrade you. Encourage planetary growth. Can't do this forever. I'll have to keep an eye on my food, but we have We've had a lot of food for a while. So now we're just taking advantage of it. Yeah, there's so much that can be done now. It's crazy. All right, so this is now just going to be the planet of Caledonia. And we can go ahead and build an autoton monument there as well. Favonius is going to need... You're an agri-world, so yeah, you just keep up that food production, please, because it is certainly helping us at the moment.
Construction complete.
All right, where are our armies? They're here. 2 of them are.
Ships refitted.
Looks like Classis 1 is ready. Let's go ahead and reinforce the fleet. The reinforce button is still being a little bit wonky because I'm seeing the battleship. We have more battleships right now than we should, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. All right, this... Taking just this one planet should give us the leverage that we need to end this war. Those armies can kiss themselves goodbye. Now, they only have a little bit of devastation at the moment, so let's see. Their current devastation is set to indiscriminate. Yeah, let's keep it on indiscriminate.
Construction complete.
Scientist Paula Helvidius has died. Oh, our engineering scientist is gone. That makes me sad. All right, looks like we have Zax, who can take over for us. More and more Racks are starting to step up into prominent roles. All right, what's going on here? For real, though. Oh, I need to merge them. That's what it is. So I'm going to give the order... Yeah, the one with an actual leader hasn't arrived yet. Maybe what I'll do is wait for devastation to climb a little bit. But at the same time, there's not much of a defending force here. So let's land the army that's a little bit... There they go. Education campaign has ended. Let's re-up that.
All sword ground elements are dropping on target.
Oh yeah, we got this.
Construction complete.
We don't even have a general in place, which is weird. Actually, their defensive armies are doing pretty damn well. Let's land the other armies just to keep things
Construction complete.
moving along.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Okay, that's actually going to help. We can research a new Ascension perk, which would give us... I mean, the thing is... that's frustrating. Like, I do want... And also the Unity Ambitions, that's the other thing, aside from the Ascension perk that we get from Ascension Theory. Unity Ambitions is huge. But what we need to keep an eye on right now is that the next Ascension perk that I pick matters. Or at least it feels that way in my mind. So I'm going to go ahead and just research Chemical Bliss. We're going to keep going for the cheaper research projects that won't take too long to finish
Ground
up.
objective secured.
Good. All right, so now they're merged into one army anyway. Should have just done that to begin with. Okay, so now the war, we can achieve our war goals. We can send this offer. And all of that will belong to us. As it turns out, war was not the answer to our budget deficit. We propose an indefinite truce, the best possible outcome. Okay, so now we control all that. And what we're going to have to do here... This planet now belongs to us, Nafdigo. Let's go ahead and declare martial law, just to ensure we're in good shape. And then what can I do here? We do not yet have an autoton monument planet side. You need to be replaced with an energy grid. Precinct house I'll keep. And then we have a couple of... Now let's go ahead and do crystal mines. So that's going to be a handy, handy world to have, for sure. And we're going to call this Naftigium. Nice little Roman rename there. All right. So with that being done, we're going to send these guys back. Because it just seems like help is needed. Our Twitch's Star Hunters as well. We're going to send them in. We're just going to have classes 2 upgrade and stay back home. But as an El Paxto station, was I doing anything with you specifically? I don't think I was. I mean, you can definitely handle more. Well, I'll tell you what you can do. You can... Oh, it's not actually in the nebula. It looks like it's in the nebula, but it's not in the nebula. That's annoying. It has to be over here. Huh. All right, well, we won't worry about you for the time being. How's Mars doing? Is Mars a colony yet? Oh, it will be in Galactic Emancipation Network. Okay, fair enough. And...
We have claimed a new world.
Okay, let's go ahead and give the order to encourage planetary growth, and I'm also going to distribute luxury goods, make Mars a very attractive world to live on. I'm going to give the order to clear out dense jungle in 2 different spots. And it doesn't seem like Mars has any special resources, but that's fine with me. That is fine by me. Let's go ahead. Let's do 1 more alloy foundry on Augusta. Colonium Aquileum needs some specialist jobs, though. What's happened here? Did people leave Colonium Aquileum? Yeah, I guess, yeah, people left. It's down to pop 4. Well, that sucks. We'll fix that at some point in the near future. Let's see, what more can we do? Let's do a, we've already got a commercial zone.
Complete.
Let's do a holo theater just to make sure we don't have an amenities problem on that world. Hyperborea needs, let's do a little bit more energy production, make sure that stays in good shape. Yeah, economically, we are right where we've wanted to be for a while. And now we do need to establish a new sector, I think. Alright, so we've just created a sector out of that space. And we might need to go ahead and establish a governor. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and just dismiss that leader. He's corrupt. We don't need him. But Raxier can help bolster the research of those guys. And then also, let's take a quick look at the pops here. So these are Euthonians, some Raxar, some humans already. You know what I might be able to do in order to help this planet do a little bit better? I can go ahead and give the order to encourage planetary growth so that it stabilizes as rapidly as possible. If I can bring in pops from other worlds, then that might help things go a little bit more smoothly. Or at least that's the idea. Yeah, I hate that Colonium Aquileum shrunk to the extent that it did. Aha! The Great Khan mid-game crisis is kicking up. For the first time in recorded history, the warring factions of the Hisma have united under a single Great Khan. This mysterious warlord, who, according to some accounts, is a powerful psychic, has emerged from their warrior caste and accomplished what most thought impossible. Through a combination of guile, charisma, and military genius, the newly crowned Great Khan has won the utter loyalty and devotion of all Hisma factions. Now that they are no longer busy killing each other, the Hisma are turning their attention elsewhere. Great fleets are massing for war, crewed by eager warriors who are now steadfast comrades in arms despite having been mortal enemies mere months ago. A new threat is born. Great Khan Vafad Uvi Ravad. I am Vafad Uvi Ravad, Great Khan of the Hisma Horde, and I am here to announce to the galaxy that a new age is upon us. You are ugly as crap. That is your announcement. The dark era where Hisma would senselessly butcher one another for scraps of resources or a misguided sense of honor has finally come to an end. I have solemnly promised my people a new beginning through the formation of a great empire that will forever enshrine the name of the Hisma species in the annals of galactic history. To those who would stand in our way, know this: I will stop at nothing to realize the true destiny of my people. If you oppose us, the Hisma Horde will grind you into dust. Strong words. Okay, so where are they? They're right here. I'm not too worried about them, to tell you the truth. We're going to have to pay attention to what they do to the Gox, Confederated Stars, and Kosvalia Merchant Guilds, though. But I'm not too worried about them. On that note, though, since that was kind of a nice plot-related end note, we've got 3 months remaining in the arc remitter. Let's tell you what, let's let this progress. Let's go up to speed 3, just so that we can see what our next options are here, and then we'll stop this episode. Because I feel that it's time. I'm really hoping that we can queue up Mega Engineering by the end of this episode. Maybe we will, at long last. Let's get a mining district going there.
Science Division reports success.
All right, Chemical Bliss has been researched. Let's go ahead and do the auto-curating vault to ensure we continue to bring in lots of influence. And at the end of May 2356...
Construction complete.
We will get 2 new... Oh, hold that thought. Lucia Numerius, you're going to take over.
Construction complete. Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Okay, so energy credits from jobs... Seems like it might be the best choice here, but a planetary shield generator is one of the... Let's do it the shield generator just to get that out of the way. We've been sitting on that for a while. No Mega Engineering. I'm going to get the Swarmer missiles done just so that we can continue to knock out some of the cheaper options quickly and potentially open up the Mega Engineering option once it becomes available. But for now, I'm going to stop this episode here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every other day at 4 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.